whatever. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It is yet another dreary day here in Northern Illinois, kind of rainy weather. So today I wanted to talk about a noise I'm having in my Model 3. So I don't know if this is going to be picked up on camera or not, but when I let off to regen and then smack the accelerator, I hear a distinct clunk coming from the back. So I'm going to see if the camera picks it up here. I don't know if you're hearing that thunk, but basically when I'm inside the car, and it doesn't happen if I'm going steady state and I floor it, it doesn't do it. But if I let off to regen and get hard on the accelerator, it very distinctly thunks from the rear. And it actually sounds like it's coming from maybe the lumbar section of the rear seats. And it's not something in my trunk or whatever that's doing it. Basically, when I hit the accelerator, the thunk happens before I feel a pull against the seat. And it's just like if you've ever had a front wheel drive car and the upper rubber engine mount goes bad and the engine will rock and it will clunk under acceleration. That's what this sounds like. And I took the driver's side, and it sounds like it's coming more from the driver's side than the passenger side, and I took the driver's side rear wheel off and looked in there. And the cast aluminum drive unit housing where the electric motor is mounted to the subframe by way of rubber isolators, rubber mounts, just like a front wheel drive engine mount, for those of you that are familiar with this. It's a round metal casting with rubber vulcanized inside there, and then a sleeve vulcanized into that rubber. So it's a sleeve, say the diameter of your finger, surrounded by a donut of rubber with metal around that, and that's a vibration dampener. And I can get in there with my screwdriver and move between the subframe and the motor and make the whole thing rock pretty soundly inside that. That mount. So I believe the front motor mount is bad. Looks like it's kind of a pain to change, but doable in my own driveway. But I contacted Tesla. My car has just shy of 75,000 miles on it right now. So it's out of its normal warranty, but it still has the powertrain warranty. So I contacted Dennis. He's my normal service advisor that's taken care of my car before. And he said, yes, it definitely sounds like it's that front motor mount. He said, although we won't know until the car's here, he said on the upside, if it's an internal drive unit problem, which would be a major thing, but if it's an internal drive unit problem, that's still covered under my 100,000 mile powertrain warranty. But he said if it's that mount, he said what they have to do is take the drive unit subframe assembly down to replace that mount and then remarry it up to the car. So it's not exactly a small task, but the total quote for the repair. Now, he said we have to get the car in and diagnose it, but he said, assuming it is that part, and here's a picture of that part, by the way. He said, if indeed it is that part, he gave me a quote, it would be $459 and some cents, which really isn't bad. Not a bad quote at all. So I have a service appointment. I'm filming this on Wednesday. Normally, I'm not doing my normal service calls on Wednesday. I'm doing screen mount, kit, boxing and shipping, and paperwork and billing and different things for my couple of businesses. And so, so I usually bring my car in on Wednesday. So next Wednesday, I'm dropping the car off to have it looked at, and they're giving me a long-range loaner. So that's a blessing. And I'll shoot a video on whatever loaner car they give me. But, so that's where we're at with it. It's another issue with the car, but again, I've got just shy of 75,000 miles on the car. So, and it's an early car. You know, I don't want to make excuses for Tesla, but this is one aspect of, it is a car. I mean, it's a high-end car, and there's no, you know, engine and exhaust system and fuel system and all that to go bad, but it is a car. I changed there was a dry upper control mount, or upper control arm ball joint that I replaced. That wasn't hard. I did that on my own, inexpensive part. But you know, I mean, the brakes are still good, wheel bearings and CV joints and all that stuff's real good. So, but it is a car. There are mechanical components that are going to go bad in this thing. So it's just kind of part and parcel of the whole situation of owning a car. So anyway, I wanted to let you guys know, it's full disclosure, I don't hide things about Tesla ownership from you guys. I'm more than happy to let you know any issues I have with the car. So when I bring it in next Wednesday, I'll update you guys on what's going on with it, and obviously let you know how the repair goes, if indeed I was correct and it is that front motor mount or not. Hopefully they'll give me the old part. I'm going to ask them if I can have the old part so I can show you guys the manner in which it has failed. So anyway, as I said, that's it. That's my update. I'll keep you guys posted. Let's see here, what else? We're continuing to box and ship screen mounts. If you have a pending order, all screen mounts should be boxed and shipped within a week. I've shipped a ton the last couple days, and so that's good. Let's see here. If you placed a screen mount order, I think we've shipped up through order number 1094, I believe. If you look at your, anyway, something like that. But the rest will be shipped over the next week. Update on our Mini Cooper electric that we ordered. It was in port in New York. It is no longer in port in New York. It is now in the processing center. We have a VIN number, and so they unwrapped the car and got a picture of the window sticker and sent it to us, and our consecutive production number is 28,500 and something. So now there's only 200 that have been brought in here to the States, and only one has been delivered so far. So they've all been overseas so far. But we have no ETA, but it's no longer on the ship. It's in the processing center. I have no idea if the coronavirus is going to in any way delay shipment of this. Initially, we were told to expect it by the end of the month. That's probably kind of pushing it, but I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful. It's still just the middle of the month, but. So I will keep you guys posted on that. Pretty excited to get it. I am also been looking into Tesla Solar, but Tesla does not offer solar in my area, which is odd because we're in a highly populated, somewhat wealthy area. They told me to check back another time because they are continuing to add territory. So I'm looking into other solar companies, but also we're getting the Mini, and that tax credit will be for 2020. I don't know that I need another tax credit. I know in 2021 the tax credit goes down a few percent, but we might be able to take more advantage of it. And then it goes away, is it the federal or state tax? But one of the incentives goes away for 2022, so 2021 would be the magic year for us to get another tax credit. So we might wait till after the 1st of 2021 and pull the trigger on solar just for tax credit reasons, but I'm continuing to research it. So that's an update there as well. So I think that's it for me for today. Thank you guys very much for tuning in. Go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already done so. And as always, stay charged. Thanks a lot, guys. I really appreciate you all. Bye-bye now.